We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the LA Dodgers and the Kansas City Royals. The Dodgers are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Heath Fillmyer will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Digging in, Justin Turner. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul.
First pitch, 6:05.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, you never know right here. Interleague game. When the weather gets cold, this could be a nice harbinger to what we're going to see in the...
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
So now to the plate, Chris Taylor, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. You see the great batting average coming in. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, and he fouls this one off. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
To 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 4th. The right fielder.
So striding in, Cody Bellinger. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Adames scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. The Royals will get their chance now. Alex Wood will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Standing in, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately, winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
1-2, the counts of the Royals shortstop. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. A chance now from McKay to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Salvador Perez is someone that's trying to work through some stuff right now. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. Looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
And it's fouled away. The average for him at 267 on the year. 4 home runs and 19 driven in. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third.
So here's the Royals DH, Michael Franco, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Wood into the windup. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Royals in the first. After an inning from KC, no score here on the show. Now at the plate, Max Muncy. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively.
Max Muncy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. This is foul for the first strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Muncy has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Devo, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. Have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball. Was able to find the hole.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Muncy on at first. Nobody out. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, and it's grounded just foul down the line. The average coming in at 266, 4 home runs and 14 driven in. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled away. First and second here with nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Ready now, Will Smith. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting a fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Kike Hernandez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now to the plate, Justin Turner. He doubled to open up the ball game. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Dodgers leave them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In is Jorge Soler, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Soler.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And it's fouled away. Now here it comes. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Ryan O'Hearn. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Pulled toward right center field. There. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fifth.
And up steps Salvador Perez. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there. No balls and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. KC down in order. We'll move to the third with no score.
Back now at Kauffman Stadium, home of the Royals, who've benefited from solid pitching all season long. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
Thank you, Heidi.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at-bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Here's Mookie Betts, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. It's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Now the 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box now, Brendan Lau, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 8.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Hunter Dozier digging in now, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. No one out with a runner at second. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the 1-0. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Hernandez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Batting ninth.
Standing in, Bubba Starling, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Standing in now, Adalberto Mondesi, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Royals lead it 1-0. Dodgers, Max Muncy. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Max Muncy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
The left fielder.
One gone now in the Dodger 4th. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Peterson, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. A ball and no strikes. No runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Starling going back on it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They still trail 1-0. Stepping up now, Willie Adames. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Willie Adames.
First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Into the box, Maikel Franco, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. As a look, now the pitch. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
A ball and 2 strikes now. None out, runners at first and second. Oh, and he misses it.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the
Number
zone, think you're
66.
going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan O'Hearn. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Turner in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
0-1, here it comes. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Salvador Perez becomes out number 2 this inning. At the plate, Brandon Lau, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count. Something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Will Smith is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
To the plate now, Kike Hernandez. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Left fielder looking up. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. A solo shot that time for Kike Hernandez. Third home run for him on the year, and the Dodgers move out in front. It's 2-1.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box now, Justin Turner.
Now batting, the third base.
Swing and a liner.
Justin.
Foul. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone, grab your glove and flash some leather.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. Fouled off. The 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Royals 1. Welcome to 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch on its way. Hunter Dozier is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2, but that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay throw. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
So stepping in, Bubba Starling, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter,
Now
number
at the
1.
plate, Willie Adames. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Adames.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Hit out towards second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to find it off for a base hit.
Michael Blanco.
So now to the plate, Michael Franco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson has a read on it, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Ian Kennedy takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 31, Ian Kennedy.
Next up is Max Muncy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Hit hard to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Will Smith. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And they take the lead. It's gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, his second of the game, and it's going to give the Dodgers a 4-2 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Taken but called a strike. He went deep back in the 5th. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Through 5.5, and LA's taken a 4-2 lead. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's okay.
Count even at 2-2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. If you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Striding in once again, Brendan Lau. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Royals leave 1, still down by a count of 4-2. Eric Skoglund is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 53, Eric Skoglund.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Justin Turner, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Heading out towards shallow right. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Into the box, Chris Taylor, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes, the count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on its drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. First pitch on its way. In the air down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
A ball and 2 strikes.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Starling is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and that brings in Hunter Dozier. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bellinger's under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder,
stepping in, Bubba Starling. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slice down the left side, but foul.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Willie Adames.
In now, Willie Adames. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Muncy trying to get there, fouled off.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped up. Muncy in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. They trail it here. New inning set to get underway. So striding forward now, Jock Peterson. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Will Smith. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Breaks is bad as this one's popped up. And this is going to wind. Hit out towards second. Adames picks it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. But they still lead this one 4-2. Dylan Floro is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Into the box, Jorge Soler. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a line drive base hit to left field.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Standing in now, Ryan O'Hearn. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit to short. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So base is empty now after the double play, and now it'll be the catcher, Salvador Perez. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And it's quickly 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Royals. Still down by a count of 4-2. Striding into the box, Kike Hernandez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Dodgers.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Justin Turner. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. On the season, Turner is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
D-Roll, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now. 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. 1-1.
1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lau is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. Striding forward now is the DH, Mookie Betts. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D-Roll, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. This is pulled into right. Soler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Royals. It's now 5-2 LA. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 74.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Lau. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with another 2-2. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And close play first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in, Hunter Dozier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses. 2-1. Two and 2 to Hunter Dozier.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Alex Jordan.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Jansen comes set. Coming at him with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 2-1. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Adalberto Mondesi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Nicky Lopez will come on now and pinch run here.
For the Royals, number 2, Nicky Lopez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
Here comes the 1-0. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
5-2 the final.